A very warm welcome back. We're live, large and in charge on this Friday morning on Youth Day. And of course, this is your feel-good breakfast. And we're back again with the lovely Vanessa Singh and Desmond Osmond from Nedbank. And we've been catching up with their very brand new See Money Differently campaign and how South Africans can be inspired to see money differently and ultimately have their money hustle for them too. That's like dream team kind of stuff. While you're sleeping, your money is hustling for you. And just before the break, we were talking about this new offering that you had that is more cost-effective for the more cost-conscious consumer out there. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the thinking behind the account that operates for as little as R5.
You know what, Katlego? You know, we have the Nedbank Cup, yeah? Mm-hmm. And we've been at it for 10 years now. And our position in the 90s was around, we want to move away from being a corporate bank and a bank for the elite, but more for all in South Africa. Mm-hmm. And the Nedbank Cup allowed us to do that. And as we got closer and closer to our clients, we started understanding what they want from a bank. And that's the reason why we introduced the R5 account, because it makes every ordinary South African enter mainstream banking.
Yeah, and you think about every ordinary South African out there, and we spend money, like you use $5, you might take two R5, put them together and buy R10 airtime, or you might collect it. At some point, I used to collect R5, and at the end of the year, be able to spend what I collected in a bottle over holidays. So do you think that this is maybe an enticing way of, and letting South Africans say, well, this is an account that you can use that relates to what you go through on a daily basis?
Exactly. There's still a lot of value in R5. Mm-hmm. And if you look at being price conscious and being aware or in control of what you pay for,
yes,
and then paying for what you use. I mean, South Africans as a whole understand the mantra of paying for what you use. And you find that as much as people still use contracts, bundles, and all of that good stuff, there are those people who prefer to have a price point that says, I know that for R5 I am getting X, and then for everything after that, I pay X.
Yeah. But there's a whole lot of free things that we've put into this account.
Yeah.
So if you want to bank on your tablet, or on your phone.
Which I love doing. I don't have time to be going into bank these days. Please don't make me.
So cell phone banking, internet banking is for free. And we know you love to shop, so you can swipe that card and it's for free. But very importantly, data has become the new currency in South Africa.
True.
Now, if you bank on the Nedbank app, you don't need data.
Wow.
You don't need data to bank on the app. We've made it really easy for South Africans to bank.
That is very, very convenient. I love the idea of that, because you never know when you're caught up, let's say, on a road trip in the middle of the Kalahari on your way to Oudtshoorn, and then you need to pay somebody, but there's no, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay, but I also like the idea of saying this, that we work hard for our money and we want our money to work hard for us. So what is your advice in actually achieving this, to get your money to hustle as hard as you are?
You know what I always say to people about how hard you hustle and how hard your money should hustle for you. Think of it this way. How much money do you make in a minute?
I've never even calculated that. I need to do that.
How much time do you take to use R5?
It could happen very, very quickly.
So think to yourself, if I earn R5 per minute, should it not take me at least 2 minutes to think about how am I going to use my R5?
Wow.
Be considered. Take your money seriously.
Dude, you are blowing my mind right now. I need to just go and just apply my accounting knowledge when I get back home and look at my budget. What am I actually making per hour, for instance, and how much am I actually spending? If I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm paying for a meal this much, have I made that money in that amount of time?
And that cappuccino. How many cappuccinos do you use a day? And it costs more than R5.
I need them, Vanessa. I need them.
You could have done your month's banking on that cup.
Oh my word, that's so true. Okay, but then finally, I want to ask your message to our youth. Let's talk to our young people out there and encourage them out there with making the right financial decisions early on, because that's so important when you lose out on that time. What's your message to our youth?
You know, Katlego, I've been so deeply immersed in what the youth in South Africa do, and young kids. Primary school, high school, university kids, and I must tell you, they are so astute. You'll be amazed how well tuned in they are to the economy, the plight in South Africa, etc., etc. But we as corporate citizens have to invest in the youth because they are our future. They will ensure that we have a robust economy going forward. But we have to respect them, nurture them, give them the tools for them to succeed.
Wow. Thank you so much. Well, on this Youth Day, take that and put that in your Twitter. Let that inspire you. And I must say that the 5 Rand account did catch my attention. It definitely got me there. Now, if a no-frills and transparent account with a flat monthly fee allows you to pay only for what you are using interests you, then be sure to visit the Nedbank website for more details.
I'm a dreamer, a doer. I know the hustle. I just need my money to hustle for me.